Hello, everybody. Welcome to my very first YouTube radio. Today we're going to be talking about the No Romeo music video, which, if you haven't seen, we'll play in a bit. But first, I need to introduce you to Vaz.
Hey.
Vaz, do you want to say what you did for the music video?
Yeah, well, I directed the video. Me and Dylan had a few phone calls and Zoom calls where Dylan was brainstorming what kind of things No Romeo could be visually, what we were sort of going to have you do, what the story was going to be. And in the end, we went with what you're going to see in a couple of minutes. And yeah, it was a very fun shoot, very fun creative process. And really cool project.
We had good fun.
We did.
I asked you guys on Instagram what you wanted to know about the music video, and there was a lot of questions, so we've whittled it down to 10. And I'll be going through all of that, and then potentially at the end we'll be showing you the BTS of the video. But first, I'm going to play you the music video just in case you haven't seen it, so that you know what we're talking about.
She's crying like a baby, cause he called it off already. It's only been a month or so, wondering why he left her, if it was for another, and what she could do better. Let me lend some peace of mind before you hit an all-time low. Take it from someone who knows. He's no Romeo, it's never gonna be enough for you. He's never gonna treat you like he should. He's always gonna be the one to go, cause he's no Romeo. You're better off sleeping on your own. He's never gonna give you all the love you know that you deserve, cause he's no Romeo. He's no Romeo. Oh, oh. So she can't imagine living life without him, as if he were a habit. I think it's time we take control. Get up, let's go, let's get off the floor. Put on a dress and walk out the door, leaving behind to know that you're better off before you hit an all-time low. Take it from someone who knows. He's no Romeo, he's never gonna be enough for you. He's never gonna treat you like he should. He's always gonna be the one to go, cause he's no Romeo. You're better off sleeping on your own. He's never gonna give you all the love you know that you deserve, cause he's no Romeo. Get up, let's go, let's get off the floor. Put on a dress and walk out the door, leaving behind and know that you're better off. Get up, let's go, let's get off the floor. Put on a dress and walk out the door, leaving behind and know that you're better off, cause he's no Romeo. He's never gonna be enough for you. He's never gonna treat you like he should. He's always gonna be the one to go, cause he's no Romeo. You're better off sleeping on your own. He's never gonna give you all the love you know that you deserve, cause he's no Romeo. He's no Romeo. Oh, oh. He's no Romeo. He's no Romeo. He's no Romeo.
Nah. So cute.
Such a great vibe.
I do love this video so much. It's got great vibes. It's got great vibes. It was definitely the most fun that I've ever had on a video shoot. It felt like the first proper music video that I've ever really done. But let's get into the questions. Question number 1 is, where did the idea of the music video come from? Ha! Look at that. That's dead posh. Where did the idea of the music video come from? So me and Vaz hopped on a Zoom call, and I had a lot of initial different ideas. So at first, I had this whole like big production idea that was going to be sort of like modern day Romeo and Juliet.
Big hen party as well.
Yeah, and then there was a big hen party, all that was, you know, very high budget, and everyone looked at me funny because, you know, I'm still an independent artist, and it just wasn't quite achievable. But I'd recently been in rehearsals, and right next to where I rehearse for live shows is the Hells Angels, like little camp, and they've all got their really cool jackets and like Hells Angels on the back, and they're a right crew. And it sort of came to me halfway through the meeting. I was like, oh, what if we did this? And then Vaz brought it to life.
It was such a good direction for the idea. Having those jackets is just instantly such a cool, recognizable vibe. And I think as well, we spent a little bit of time of thinking about where the sort of jackets were going to come into it as well, didn't we? Sort of how, who was going to wear them, how you were going to find your sort of your group, your tribe, your sort of your No Romeo team. And so that was really interesting to explore different ways that could happen. Yeah, and we sort of, when it came to the jackets, we thought about a few different ideas, didn't we? Like, is it bomber jackets? Is it leather jackets? Is it denim jackets? And why do you think you ended up with the denim look, Dylan? Is that sort of what speaks to you the most? And
yeah,
sort of...
I mean, I think I like things baggy, and I feel like bomber jackets are a little bit, I mean, not in a fashion sense, but they're a little bit old school. And I wanted
it would have been a
be
bit Grease,
slightly,
wouldn't it? Like
yeah.
Pink Ladies, yeah.
Very Grease. But I think obviously the lyrics are a big part of what inspired all of the things that were going on in the video, because the song itself is very empowering. Like, I wrote it to empower people going through heartbreak and to work out their worth, which is, you know, how I think that we then crafted all of the scenes that came together and had lots of different breakups going on.
Yeah, absolutely. And sort of getting across that element of joy as well, when it's about friendship, when it's about sort of community, and not being overpowered by the feeling of heartbreak, which is hopefully what comes across. And in those little setups, you can see that process. And do you think when you were acting, Dylan, did you feel like, how did you feel like sort of acting out those scenes? Was it, did it feel quite natural, or did you feel that kind of sense of energy from the group as well that you were working with?
I mean, there was a part that wasn't natural, like the fact that every time we had to like run somewhere, I ended up skipping. Do you remember? I could not stop skipping everywhere.
It looks so good. In the edit, I was watching all the skips and I was like, yeah, and kind of like scrolling it back and forth, like, wee.
Yeah, happy
so
Dylan
nice.
is skipping everywhere. Next question is, what's the theme of the music video? I mean, I think the theme is definitely just empowerment through heartbreak. Like, it screams that it's all going through something like that, and being able to empower people after having gone through something like that. You know, it's friends have got to stick together through that kind of situation.
Yeah, so it's friendship, isn't it? It's the community of friendship. It's having people around you that uplift you, and how that is stronger than the sort of the dragging down of heartbreak. So it's that sort of uplifting friendship, that those friendships that we have and that we can sort of build, and that could be stronger than love relationships as well. So it's about sort of sticking with your friends, keeping those relationships really strong, and having friendships uplift you, which I think is so nice. And especially at the end, when everyone's like dancing together and feeling the energy, and it actually was a really fun moment to shoot. Everyone was just like laughing loads, and people in the street were watching, and there was like a whole sort of a whole group of people that got involved and kind of were peeking over shoulders. So that was a really nice feeling.
Hannah's just commented, guys, whoever's going to the tour in November, we need to skip during No Romeo. I'll feel silly.
It would be so cool to see people with jackets though, and skipping, like doing the Dylan skip out of the cafe arm in arm. It's so cool.
Oh god. Yeah, no, it's actually just because I can't run in a straight line. That's more embarrassing than actually skipping. What was your favorite what was your favorite part to film? I think for me it was definitely performing outside of the kebab shop, just because I feel like that is a walkway that every artist has to go through. I feel like every artist does it at some point in, like, a dodgy YouTube video when they're just starting out, but we did it like super well. And it was on my bucket list from the get-go. I've always wanted to, like, I think part of me sometimes wants to be a rapper, even though I don't have that talent, but singing outside a kebab shop is definitely always going to be a career highlight. So that was definitely my favorite bit to film.
I just love wherever you were that day, everybody was just looking out of windows, like the kebab shop. They were sort of like, okay, yeah, we know it's a music video, but we're not quite sure what's going to happen. So the whole time they were just like doing the chips and staring, like, oh,
Yeah.
it was so nice. The glamour,
Oh,
the
God.
like high-end glamour of
Oh,
music
yeah.
videos. There was the production truck, makeup ready, kebab
God,
shop.
yeah. Crucial to any artist's career. How long did it take to film? I mean, we started about 3 p.m. was it?
I think for a normal shoot day, we kind of crammed in a lot. Like, we moved fast, which was amazing. I mean, I guess normally it takes about 12 hours to do a full music video. So we did it in about 9, which is pretty good. So there was lots of running around, wasn't there, Dylan? How did you feel sort of jumping from like scene to scene? Kebab shop, go. Bookshop, go. There's a lot of like, yeah.
Yeah,
There's a lot of intense sort of scene changes.
I like things intense. Like, I don't like doing too much hanging around, so it worked perfectly for me. But I think we wrapped it around midnight.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
it was quite late.
but it was
Singing
cold
outside a kebab shop at midnight. Yes, it was freezing. We all had one of the extras bought a hot water bottle, and honestly, that was a life changing thing for that evening.
It's something I've got to remember as well. Like, always have hot water bottles when shooting at night in January for 9 hours. It's a very good idea.
The way to do it. What's your favorite lyric, and how did you incorporate it into the music video? I mean, I love No Romeo, and I love all of the lyrics, and I think it's very straight to the point. There's not really a lot of beating around the bush. It's like a lot of my other songs. But I think my favorite part is definitely the sort of get up, let's go, let's get off the floor, put on a dress and walk out the door, leave him behind and know that you're better off, which I think was really the basis of the whole video. It was making friends with people that were going through something tough, and then totally accepting them for who they are and letting them come join the No Romeo Heartbreak Club. So that was definitely what I wanted to get in it, and I think we achieved that.
I think there's a lovely movement of energy between the different emotions that you're sort of singing about and going through as well in the video, which is really nice.
Where did you film the video and why? So it was filmed in Peckham, but for some reason, for the first 4 hours, I was convinced we were in Putney.
I had no idea you were convinced we were in Putney. How did you get there?
When we were filming the BTS and stuff, I kept going, yeah, welcome to Putney. And poor Ella, who was filming the BTS, was going, Peckham, you're Peckham. And why did we film the video there? Because, I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but because we could get away without getting a permit.
That's one reason. The other reason was it was such an amazing street that just had it felt like a little set design. The street, it had about 5 different shops with really pretty shop fronts and really different kind of moods. And there's like a really nice way you can sort of move between these scenes. So like as a filmmaker, it's perfect sort of set design location. You've got the cafe, the takeaway place, laundromat, all these kind of different places that you could use, or like a grocery store, and all within like a 5-minute or less walking distance. So that's really nice.
Yeah.
And it felt real as well. Like, you know, if we're going to do a kebab shop, got to use a real kebab shop.
You got to do a proper kebab shop.
Can't be in the studio.
No.
No, it's also Peckham is fun, and there's lots of different types of streets, different sort of exteriors. Yeah, lots of different interesting locations. So it's a good, fun location destination.
Hell yeah. Who designed the outfits? So is the next question. I'm not just saying that. So I actually designed the No Romeo logo in my kitchen one evening after quite a few glasses of wine. And I was just doodling with some pens, and that sort of came together, and we thought that it would be, I mean, it looks homegrown. I think everything about this project, this, you know, me as an artist, everything's pretty homegrown. And I wanted it to be the same with the logo, and I thought that would look really cool on the back of a jacket. So sent the logo over to Vaz, and Vaz made these amazing patches that you stuck on the back of amazing denim jackets. I mean, you just nailed the brief, basically, which was what was so great. And I know
I was actually hoping they were going to be more glow in the dark, the patches, but they sort of, I don't know if you took them home and noticed anything, but in the shoot they didn't seem to glow, so I don't know why. But
when I got back, actually, I shined my torch on it for quite a long time, and it does glow in the dark, which is so weird. Like, you wouldn't expect it to at all.
That would be such a cool look for a show if you've got like a big concert venue and it's super dark, and then all you can see is just like the No Romeo logos everywhere. Oh, that'd be amazing.
Yes. Who was the music video aimed at? I think that the music video was just aimed at anyone that's been through heartbreak, anyone that's had a breakup, anyone that's got a friend that's going through a breakup, anyone that's got a friend that keeps going back to a toxic ex and needs help to stop them from doing that. I think that it is just, again, all I wanted to do at the time of writing it was empower my best mate, because she was going through a really tough time with a boy. I mean, she's now extremely happy with this boy, which is funny. And we've nicknamed him Romeo, but it's all about sticking together when shit like this happens, which is lovely. What is your favorite blooper? I've got it. Okay, so if you rewatch the video, there is a point where I'm singing outside a bookshop. And while we were singing, while I was on performing outside this bookshop, and I mean, like, I had like a speaker in my pocket, so the music wasn't particularly loud. So I was like really kind of actually dancing to no music at all. Some man came out of the door behind me and basically started shouting at us. But my brain, for some reason, just went, right, you're going to only be able to get this take once, so just ignore him. So I was just like singing my song, dancing, like remaining really happy, while this man who was out of shot was just like shouting at us, going, "You got poets there! What are you doing on my street?" All of this stuff. I was just doing my thing, and I think that was definitely it took a lot to not laugh at that. It was very, very funny.
It was quite interesting watching the cut, actually, and then editing that scene, because you're right, you were so engrossed in the moment that I was like, oh wait, is this the take where the guy comes out? And then I was like, Dylan is amazing. She's just going and going. She's just like, whatever. And I could kind of hear like his voice in the audio of the clip. And I was like, oh my God, yes, Dylan. Dylan's just like, whatever, just giving the best performance. And like, no.
No one will kill my vibe right now.
It was so good. It's pretty tough, actually, filming just like out and about in the street, and sort of like there's so many variable factors that can kind of get in the way. Like if you're filming in the road and then a car is coming and like, oh, jump out the road, okay, try again. or like the cold, everyone's freezing. It's like, just try and look really relaxed, but everyone's like,
Everyone's hands are blue. Also,
yeah.
a couple came out of a bar near the kebab shop when we were sort of running around.
Oh yeah, they got really excited, didn't they? They were like, oh.
Yeah, no, they got really excited and then they got really hangry.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
wow.
I think they told one of us to F off, actually, at one point. I think they were just a bit drunk, but that was quite entertaining.
People have really weird reactions to seeing filming take place, or especially like big groups of people having a good time as well. They're like, I don't know, maybe they felt unnerved, but everyone was really chill. We were having a great time, so
yeah, I
don't know why they were so. But it's always like that, isn't it?
At the very end of the video, when we sort of called it a wrap, we went into, me and one of the extras went into a corner shop, and we sort of said that we just filmed a music video, and he started like blaring music in this corner shop. It was so weird. It's so funny. It was just kind of peculiar.
We should have filmed in there as well.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Is there anything you would change about the music video? For me, I think I would make it have done it in summer, so I wouldn't have been so cold. But I think other than that, I was really, really, really happy about how it came out.
Same for me, I think. Also, freezing feet. Couldn't feel my feet at the end at all. So yeah, definitely shooting outdoors in the summer is a good idea for sure.
That's what would have been changed. Is there a BTS? Well, it's funny you should mention that. Because yes, there is a BTS, and if you would like to see it, we will play the official exclusive video of that now. And as soon as this little rodeo is over, it's funny it's called a rodeo because I say yeehaw a lot. But it will be available on YouTube after this also. But for you guys that are here now, this is an exclusive look at it. We are at Peckham.
Yeah, I am.
And also, Hannah's fixing my hair.
I think we can just get
My hair all look good.
And then we need to get
I'm going to be singing at the camera. Not actually singing, just lip syncing because I can't hit the notes.
Hi, I'm Vasilisa. Nice to meet you. I'm really excited about working on Dylan's videos today. We're here in 22 Cafe, and we've got sort of romantic scene with a twist. So it's a little bit sad. One of our lead actresses, Layla, potentially going through a breakup, and there's a scene between Dylan and Layla where Dylan encourages her to sort of like power up, using the lyrics of the song as the basis of that narrative.
Yeah, baby, let's go! We're freezing our tits off while going to rescue Harry from this horrible relationship with Lawrence. Fucking Lawrence.
I'm Lawrence. My character is the Arthur. I'm Harry. I'm playing the heartbroken guy.
I'm Layla and I play the heartbroken girl. I'm Dylan and I'm playing Dylan. We are now at the kebab shop where we pick up our cold member, who's also heartbroken. This is what happens. You get heartbroken and you join a cult. Oh, I nearly weed myself. Someone date me. Wait, what? This is a serious pigeon trap. Hi,
Yeah.
we're on the shoot of No Romeo, and this is the pigeon trap death scene. And this scene is not the pigeon death trap scene. And welcome to the alley.
So here we are in this glamorous walkway in Peckham, and we're shooting a scene of Dylan and her squad all together. They're running off, so we can see the jackets quite distinctly, and the final sort of heartbreak couple with Boo and Gabby. And we thought this location was like really quite interesting and dynamic, and could light it a little bit and give it some flair. Yeah, but everyone is really freezing.
Is anyone else freezing their tits off? We're nearly there. We're getting there. I think this is the last shot. Is this the last shot?
Yeah, baby, nearly done. And then we got a whole music video. Cute couple over there.
Hi, my name's Gabby and I'm the Heartbreaker.
I'm Boo and I am heartbroken. You wish you were in the music video. Super fans, what can you do?
No paps, no paps.
We've just finished filming the No Romeo music video. I'm so happy. It was amazing. Got to meet so many nice people and I can't wait for you to see it. Go watch it now.
Aww.
Such a good vibe.
Such a good vibe. Thank you guys all so much for joining. And Vaz, thank you so much for being here as well.
Oh, thank you, Dylan.
You are a legend and you did the most amazing job on this video. And I'm very
Oh,
thankful
thank you. It was
that
so
I had
much
you.
fun.
And thank you all of you guys for joining. And go and watch it on YouTube again if you want to see me say that I'm freezing my tits off 10 times. But I love you all and I will talk to you soon. And